she's not evolving with where her company has evolved. And I think that change for the fan base, you don't feel as much like you can be Hailey Bieber when you do know that E.L.F. purchased it for $1 billion. In this past week, Hailey Bieber's Rhode misses sales targets after the E.L.F. beauty acquisition as shares slip 7%. So
I called it.
After this huge acquisition, the largest in beauty before Kering and the L'Oreal deal, she goes into Sephora and they can't make Target. What's fascinating is that although it's 7%, almost all of the fashion companies are up. 6 or 7%. Prada's up. All of them are up. And it shows you that when your brand is built on scarcity and tapping into aspirational brand that is hard to access, it's hard to maintain that when you go mass market. Like, there needs to be an evolution. There's nothing on her page showing the formulation, how she's doing this, the behind the scenes, what her day-to-day looks like. It almost looks like she's less involved than ever and her product is more available than ever.
It also shows you that if you can build a brand as a founder, you can get some MBAs in a giant public corporation to overpay for it because of your brand, in addition to your product. And that's why it's very important for founders to focus on brand, because you get multiples that make you a lot of money, and then you can let the MBAs explain to shareholders a 7% drop, which is catastrophic in most worlds.
The way that the deal was structured, she doesn't get all of the money up front. Like, there's a part of like her being involved, and then once so much time has passed and all of these benchmarks are met, she's able to like release more and more of the funds. There's a disparity with message. I need to be so involved because I'm no longer my husband's wife. Like, she's become as, if not more relevant than Justin in a business setting. She's made way more money from a business context, but she's not giving us any more of what it now looks like to be like a real executive of a huge company.
Hi babe.
Hi.
So today Biddy is hosting a class inspired by the new Rare Beauty fragrance. When you smell the scent, where does it transport you to?
I don't think I'm allowed to say where it transports me.
What the heck?
I love, honestly, that was the thing. Remember when we were promoting the album and I was like, I love this thing. It's not out yet. I want you guys are gonna lose your mind when you have it. Oh, I don't know if one of the things I wear is out yet. Okay. When she's gone, I spray it all over me so I can remind myself of her while she's gone. It's terrible.
It's so cheesy.
It's not every day that the beauty industry's tectonic plates visibly shift. But in the last few months, the question on every insider's lips has been, why did Ulta Beauty crown Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty as its star, quietly passing over Hailey Bieber's Rhode? The answer is as layered as the perfect ombre blush, and the behind-the-scenes drama is as compelling as the most binge-worthy streaming series. This isn't just a story about lipstick and moisturizer. It's about identity, authenticity, and the new rules of what it means to truly own your brand. Both Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber are more than celebrities. They are cultural touchstones for millions. Their beauty brands, Rare Beauty and Rhode, arrived not as mere vanity projects, but as extensions of their philosophies, aesthetics, and public personas. But when Ulta Beauty, the mass-market juggernaut, made its decision on which brand to champion, it sent ripples across the industry. Why Rare, not Rhode? It's a question that reveals just how much the stakes have changed in the era of celebrity entrepreneurship. Rhode, Hailey Bieber's minimalist skincare line, debuted with calculated scarcity. Products sold out within hours. Instagram feeds exploded with envy-inducing flat lays and waiting lists. The message was clear. This is for the cool girls, the ones who get it. Rare Beauty, by contrast, launched with a mission. Selena Gomez was everywhere, demonstrating products, sharing her struggles, and most importantly, consistently linking her brand to mental health advocacy through the Rare Impact Fund. The products were good, but the story was even better. For Rhode, scarcity was a double-edged sword. The sense of exclusivity propelled it. But when E.L.F. Beauty swooped in with $1 billion acquisition, the largest in beauty since the Kering and L'Oreal megadeals, the narrative changed overnight. The brand that was once hard to get suddenly looked available everywhere. That's when the cracks began to show. Sales targets were missed. Shares slipped 7%. Meanwhile, luxury fashion stock soared, highlighting Rhode's unique stumble. The lesson? The allure of scarcity is hard to maintain when you go mass. What's more, fans notice something else. Hailey Bieber seemed less involved than ever. The Instagram stories, the behind-the-scenes peeks, the personal touch, all started to fade. The message was off kilter. You can't build a brand on personal connection and then disappear. Especially not when your product is suddenly on every shelf from Target to the local pharmacy. Selena Gomez, meanwhile, doubled down on authenticity. She was there in the kitchen, as Sephora executives fondly recall, testing formulations, listening to feedback, and genuinely investing herself in every decision. When Ulta came calling, it wasn't just for the products. It was for the story, the passion, the why behind Rare Beauty. Sephora, which had a head start with Rare Beauty, set the template. Get in early, nurture the founder's vision, and build a brand together. That's how once obscure names like Too Faced and Urban Decay became household icons. Ulta saw the same spark in Rare Beauty. A founder who wasn't just a face on a billboard, but the beating heart of her brand. Ulta's decision-makers have a mantra: get in the kitchen with the founders. For Rare Beauty, that meant direct involvement. Selena Gomez wasn't just approving final products, she was part of the messy, creative process. She brought a cause, a point of view, and the rarest ingredient of all in today's influencer economy. Vulnerability Rhode, for all its polish, couldn't match that. As Hailey Bieber herself receded from the daily business grind, fans noticed. The magic dimmed. The brand felt more like a transaction, less like a movement. When E.L.F. Beauty bought Rhode, it made headlines worldwide. Hailey Bieber's payday was massive, but not immediate. The deal was structured so that she'd have to stay involved for years, with more of the money released only after hitting certain milestones. Here's the catch. The deal looked like a victory, but it changed the public's perception. Suddenly, Rhode wasn't Hailey's baby, it was a corporate asset. The Instagram-age fantasy of being just like Hailey faded. What replaced was an MBA-fueled marketing machine, not the aspirational yet relatable founder-fan dynamic that made Rhode a must-have in first place. Rare Beauty, meanwhile, stayed personal. Selena's involvement wasn't just contractual, it was emotional, philanthropic, and deeply tied to her own story. When Ulta looked at Rare Beauty, they saw a brand with roots, not just wings. Ulta Beauty isn't just another retailer. For beauty brands, it's the difference between niche status and household name. Getting on Ulta's shelves is an endorsement and a promise of mass market validation. So why did Ulta choose Rare Beauty? It comes down to three things. Founder authenticity. Selena Gomez is visibly consistently involved. She's not just a face. She's a founder, and fans feel that. Brand mission. Rare Beauty isn't just about makeup. It's about mental health, self-acceptance, and giving back. The Rare Impact Fund is woven into every product launch. Evolving with the brand as Rare Beauty has grown, Selena's role has evolved. She's not just a pop star with a side gig. She's become a business leader, and she lets the world see that journey. Rhode, in contrast, got caught in the liminal space between cool girl exclusivity and corporate expansion. Hailey Bieber's personal brand didn't evolve with the company's new scale. When she stopped showing the hustle, the behind the scenes, the why, fans lost interest, and Ulta took notice. The lesson here isn't just for celebrities. It's for anyone trying to build a brand in 2026 and beyond. Scarcity can launch you, but authenticity sustains you. Fans want founders, not just faces. In the age of parasocial relationships, customers crave connection. If you disappear, so does their loyalty. Mission matters. Giving back isn't a marketing ploy. It's a business imperative. When your values are real, retailers and customers respond. Evolve or fade. The founder's journey shouldn't stop after the big deal. It needs to grow, change, and be visible to the very customers who gave you your platform. In the end, Ulta's choice is about more than Rare Beauty versus Rhode. It's about what today's beauty consumer truly values. The days of slapping a celebrity name on a product and expecting instant success are over. Today's shoppers are savvy, demanding, and hungry for stories that resonate. Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty offers more than makeup. It offers meaning. Hailey Bieber's Rhode, for all its initial allure, lost its narrative when it went mass and the founder stepped back. Is this the end for Rhode? Not necessarily. In beauty, Comebacks are always possible. But if Hailey Bieber wants to reclaim her crown, it will take more than a reformulated moisturizer or a clever campaign. It will require her to step back into the kitchen, show the process, share the setbacks, and be the hands-on founder her customers first fell in love with. The beauty industry is in the midst of a reckoning. Scarcity and hype might win headlines, but authenticity, mission, and visible leadership are what win hearts and shelf space. Ulta's secret rejection of Rhode in favor of rare beauty isn't just a business decision. It's a sign of what's next for the entire industry. In the end, the real secret sauce isn't in the jar. It's in the founder's hands. And for now, Selena Gomez is holding the winning formula.